In this video, I'm going to go through the solution to question 3 from the Capital Acquisitions Tax question pack. It's a relatively straightforward question. Again, it just outlines the key principles to apply when calculating a CAT liability. So here's the question. First of all, 19, Sarah received an inheritance, and that's probably an important starting point. Remember that there's a difference between an inheritance and a gift from the point of view of calculating the assessable value. From her mother of €400,000. And this is from her mother, so that's telling me that that's going to be a Group A threshold item. And a gift, okay, so a gift of Vodafone shares with a market value of $20,000 from her boyfriend. Okay, so again, that would essentially be a different threshold, category C. She had previously received the following benefits. In June 2002, a gift of $30,000 from her mother. Okay, so 2002 is well within the date range where we include values. Remember, it's anything since 5th of December 1991. December 2003, a gift of $6,000 from her sister. That's going to be a Group B threshold. May 2005, an inheritance of $100,000 from her father. And again, that will be a Group A threshold, but it's an inheritance. We just need to be a little bit careful with the deduction that only applies to gifts. And 14 March 2016, an inheritance of $40,000 from her aunt, who is married to the brother of Sarah's mother. Now, that little bit in the brackets you need to be careful interpreting. So her aunt is married to the brother of Sarah's mother. That actually doesn't qualify as an aunt for CAT purposes. Remember, to be either a niece or a nephew, you must be receiving a benefit from somebody who is a sibling of one of your parents. Okay, but the aunt is not a sibling of either of her parents. So that's actually going to be a Group C item. So you have to compute the CAT arising on the benefits, and I'm going to switch now to the solution. So again, what we first of all need to do is identify for each benefit, both current and prior, what's the appropriate group threshold. And once we've done that, we can then take the relevant prior benefits plus the current benefits and figure out the tax on the sum of the total. So we've got the inheritance from her mother as a Group A, and it's a €400,000 benefit. Okay, I think it's important, again, I just highlight the word inheritance there. You can't deduct the small gift exemption from an inheritance. The shares from her boyfriend, okay, that's going to be a Group C. Okay, essentially that is a stranger, and you can deduct the small gift exemption. I just want to show the small gift values. So the current deduction is €3,000 for gifts. Prior to January 03, you can see there were different values. So those are the current benefits. So we're going to be calculating for Group A and Group C. So we need to just check in relation to prior benefits what A group and C group benefits were received. So she got a gift, first of all, from her mother. That's going to be an A benefit. And it was received when the appropriate deduction was $1,270. So again, the date of receipt of that benefit was 2002. So we deduct $1,270 off the value of the benefit. That's again an exam point that is worth noting, that the small gift exemption value depends on the specific date that the benefit was received. She got a gift from her sister. Well, that's a Group B. That's essentially irrelevant because we're only interested in Group A and C benefits. So even though I've got a calculation done there, it's not relevant in later stages. The inheritance from her father, that is going to be important. Okay, it's a Group A, and there's no small gift exemption for inheritances. Remember, the exemption is a small gift exemption, so it doesn't apply to inheritances. And the inheritance from the aunt, okay, the aunt, as was noted moments ago, is a Group C because she isn't actually a sibling, a brother or sister of either of her parents. So it's actually a stranger, even though there may be a sense that there's a close bond. It's actually deemed to be a relationship of a stranger. So that's a Group C benefit. So we want to take the A benefits, current and prior, and the C benefits, current and prior. So the calculation then of current benefits, we've got a 400,000 A benefit and a 17,000 C benefit. So we slot those in at the start. And then we've got these A benefits and C benefits, prior benefits. So 128,730 for the A benefits and 40,000 for the C benefits. We compare that to the group threshold. These benefits were received in 2019, but the date of their receipt was August 2019. So we're going to be looking at these threshold limits here. So for A, the appropriate threshold is 320, and for C, it's 16,250. If the benefit was received on or after 9th of October 2019, there would have been a slightly larger A threshold. So the group threshold that applies, okay, we've got 320 and 16,250. So that means that there's taxable amounts in each instance, and the tax arising at 33%. So 33% of this figure and 33% of the next figure gives gross tax as indicated there. We repeat that calculation in the next step, except we just strip out the current benefits. So we just look at the prior benefits only. So this is pretty straightforward. Once you've done the previous step, you have all the values you need. You've got 128 and 40. And the group threshold is as before, 320 and 16,250. So you can see that there's nothing taxable under Group A, and there still is a tax liability under Group C. So the tax on the prior benefits only is as indicated there. And the final step is the difference between the tax on all benefits versus tax on prior benefits only. So that determines the tax liability. 68,881, okay, minus nothing, and 13,448 minus 7,838. A point worth noting okay, so if any of the people giving the benefits to Sarah this time round paid CGT on the disposal of their benefit, Sarah's tax liability can be reduced. This would apply to the share disposal. There wouldn't be CGT on an inheritance. It's just one of the rules that applies to capital gains tax and inheritances. So that's the solution, and I'll put this video up and email you to alert you to the existence of it. Hope it proves helpful.